Mr. Austin Gamey ending Komo or your labor aspects na YNG views on this year unrest also within the teacher unions. Let's not forget say UTAC one more Eddie Mojuma at home and I you indicated a TUTAC and so follow suit. Mr. Gamey, good morning and thanks so much for joining us, sir.
Good morning.
I'm hoping you're doing well today, sir.
That is grace, yeah.
Let me pick your initial comments on the unrest when it comes to the teacher unions. UTAC at the tertiary level is on strike. We have seen NAT, NAGRAT, and Co. also doing same on different issues. Sir, as a labor aspect, what's your reaction to these unrests?
Well, it's most unfortunate we have gotten here. It should not have been so. That is why we have a Labor Act. That's why we have a Labor Commission. That's why we have management and unions in place so that they can manage their differences, not waiting till it will become a major conflict that we have to be having a do or die kind of situation. It's not fair to the nation and to the people they are supposed to be serving. So it's quite a strange thing. But sometimes I don't know. You don't know. Sometimes these things happen to serve as a lesson, bitter as it may be, to the people of the nation. But it's not a good phenomenon for anybody.
Interesting. Should this matter of the appointment of a new GES Director General bring us to this point, sir?
No, certainly not. I've said it several times. Even though the employer has the right to be the appointer in this matter, you are coming to work with people. And if you're going to work with people and the people seem not to like you or not to appreciate what you are coming to do, you can explain it in any form or shape you like. Even a president of a nation, even whoever you are, if they don't like you and there's a means they can go to the polls today, they may want to change you. Otherwise, like he goes in any other country, they may change you. There is a midterm election in America today. If they don't like you as a member of parliament, in their case, Congress, or those in the elevated office, like a senator, they don't like you, they'll change you, not because you are not a human being, not because you don't have the qualification, but they don't appreciate what you are doing for now. And I think that is what we call in this world democracy. So the gentleman is a nice man. He's very reasonably young, capable of doing whatever you want to do. Somebody who has a PhD should be a good person, at least on the surface of it. But he is not the type who can fit into the system as far as those people who he's coming to work with. Should he be allowed to be forced to be in that office? He can never perform because he's not going to get the cooperation. And that alone is a big deal, that you are not going to get the cooperation. Just don't go too far. Where you are now, you are supposed to have people who are producers. You're supposed to have people who will give you the support service to enable the work to be done. If they're not going to cooperate with you, you just will be a useless person there, no matter who you are. So I think that there are several channels through which they can resolve a matter like this without us coming to the state where we are. So it's most unfortunate we are here.
How would you describe government's posture, the Ministry of Education for that matter? How would you describe their posture? How would you describe the posture of the GES in this matter?
Well, you see, normally, maybe GES we can spare them because they are it's just that the body that the person is coming to. All the people down there is nothing they can do. Remember, they are all either members of NAGRAT or NAT. All of them are either members of NAT or NAGRAT, except the gentleman who is coming, who is not yet a member of it. Now, the truth is this. People may think it is about the General Secretary of the Union or President of the Union. No. Almost everybody there has an interest in the matter. Their interest is that they are normally promoted within the service. That is part of their condition of service, their scheme of service. There is a career path in that institution. And that career path is being, for the first time, dismantled. So their future have been truncated as far as promotion and career elevation within the Ghana Education Service is concerned. So there are hundreds of thousands of people who have a deep-seated interest in this matter. So it is not about NAT as an institution, as a union. It's not about NAGRAT or a concern as a union. Forget about the union. People who will accompany the minister to the meeting today from Ghana Education Service, taking note and supplying him information, they are not in support of the man going there. But they are with him. You know, they are with him. And so they must think about it. This is not supposed to be a partisan political kind of conversation. So it's very strange that we have wasted our energy and time. And even today, they are even going to Labour Commission. Let me tell you something. If the National Labour Commission, which they have a duty to do, should have a ruling that the gentleman is a legitimate Ghanaian, a legitimate person that have been found worthy to be there, and they push him there by force, the whole place will crumble down. If Supreme Court should give a ruling that the man should go there, he cannot go there. It's just a waste of time and energy. They should know. Who should tell anybody this? The gentleman is qualified. He's a good person, very young, energetic, as you can see, at least on the TV screens and listening to him. But he cannot work with the people because the people will not cooperate with him.
Sir, just a quick one. Your tone suggests to me that you would have wished government or the Ministry of Education or the GES, for that matter, the appointing agency, would withdraw this gentleman and bring somebody from within the system. Is that what I'm feeling you are saying?
Exactly so. That is the path they have. That is their condition of service. That is their career path arrangement that they have. And so truncating it, what they could have done to succeed in having the gentleman there would have been a long-term, over 1 month engagement and having private conversation with the union and leadership of the Ghana Education Service. And they would have a buy into it, have ownership of the process, and they would have to talk to their people that, look, we think that it is appropriate we have this gentleman as government want to be. That's all. But you did not consult them. Suddenly you trusted the people, the person on them. They will not take it. So they have to withdraw him, the appointment, send him back. Fortunately, he is in the office of the Minister of Education within the Ministry of Education. So let him be there. From the word go, they should have been smart to do that. Take him back, be engaged, have somebody appointed as acting, so that you engage the people. When it's over, then you send him back properly.
All right. We're in the conversation here, sir, but do you foresee this matter being resolved quickly, seeing the entrenched position that has been taken by both parties?
I don't know the strategy that the National Labour Commission will deploy. But if I were to be the facilitator, this kind of thing, we don't do hearing, we don't do arbitration, we don't do legalistic approach in a matter like this. As somebody who is in this field of industrial relations and who resolve conflicts, this matter is about facilitating and resolving a difference and getting the matter mediated. This is a mediated matter. And in mediation, you don't have a winner, you don't have a loser. You have people all who are declared as gaining as a beneficiaries. The whole nation must be the beneficiary of this. So the outcome of this matter should be of a mediated nature, not a matter that they will give a ruling that the National Labour Commission has ruled that the gentleman should go back. He can't go back. It's just like a chief that is being imposed by a certain royal house by force. He will not be a chief. He will just be a sympathy there.
Thank you, sir, for joining me this morning.
Thank you.
That's Labour Aspect. Austin Gamey joining us this morning on the show.